Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I can't believe I'm doing this, but today's video is going to be about my absolute favorite K-dramas, my absolute fucking favorites. And please understand, this is very nuanced, okay? Because my absolute favorites are actually not necessarily all the K-dramas that I've liked, but these are K-dramas that I take pride in recommending. These are K-dramas that are gems. These are K-dramas that are sort of underrated, but not necessarily. A lot of people could have watched it. These could also be K-dramas that some people who are beginners might not be very inclined to. But these K-dramas are these are K-dramas that I would rewatch, you know. These are K-dramas I would recommend to people who would think that I have a very good taste in shows and movies. So please understand that this is not for everyone. I have a very weird sort of taste which is really unique. I'll make a separate video which covers all the K-dramas that I have watched, the ones that I really liked in different genres, and just something for everyone in the separate video. But this one is my absolute fucking favorites. It was very difficult to plan this video because this notebook has so many fucking lists of all the dramas that I've watched, and this is only Korean dramas. If I started with the Japanese dramas that I've watched, the Chinese dramas that I've watched, the Turkish dramas that I've watched, the Pakistani dramas that I've watched, and all the fucking dramas in every fucking language, French, German, Norwegian, we would be here all night, more than all night. But yeah, I'm just gonna start off with this first, and I'm hoping that you guys will like it. So let's just start off. First, I'm gonna start with romance because I know a lot of you here that might be watching this video are here for the romance because that's what K-dramas are known for. But let me tell you, these are like some of the most underrated. I will start off with the most overrated of them all. The you know, you deserve to be overrated, you know, the drama that is just like it deserves the recognition that it gets. Strong Woman Do Bong-soo. It was one of the first K-dramas that I watched, and just when I tell you, this drama has everything. It does really have everything. It has action, it has thriller, it has suspense, it has romance, it has superpowers, it has everything. It is the best fucking of the best. Like, the romance in this is just like it's the sort of K-drama that sort of defines all other K-dramas for me, not necessarily for everyone else, not necessarily to Koreans, but like to me, that was one of the first that I watched. It was absolutely amazing, and it's something that I've rewatched several times. It's just wow, it's so good. It has everything. The comedy in it, like there's no other K-drama that I've come across that has made me laugh as much as this K-drama has. It's silly comedy, but it's amazing. I absolutely love it, and it definitely is something for you guys to watch. To give you like a vague review so that you know what you're looking forward to, Strong Woman Do Bong-soo is about a girl who comes from a family of women who have inherited sort of a superpower from like their ancestors, where the woman is like super strong, and there's like this huge background of a man that is sort of serial kidnapping women for some reason. Then she gets employed at this company where there's a CEO who's kind of into her. It's a whole thing. It's absolutely amazing. Also, there is a second male lead sort of situation as well, and we kind of like the second male lead, to be honest. But yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and you must watch it if you're a beginner to K-dramas and if you're into romance. A must watch. The next that I would take up in romance, it's a little hard for me to decide, but I would probably take up my favorite fucking romance, my favorite, the one that made me bawl my eyes out, the one that was just, I watched it 3 times to finally finish it. Now, this is something that I need to tell you guys. When I'm overwhelmed by something, I tend to put it off for later. So I did not finish this drama the first 2 times I watched it, because the first time I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this female lead? What the fuck is wrong with this female lead? Okay, the drama that I'm talking about is Moon Lover Scarlet Heart Rio. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a period drama, it's a historical drama, it's a romance, it has elements of fantasy in it. It's absolutely fucking okay. So it's an adaptation of a Chinese drama, if I'm not wrong, but it is, oh my god, this drama, when I tell you this drama is so fun, when I tell you this drama is scrum-dilly-icious, it makes me wanna do you guys know that? Okay, yeah, sorry. I got a little bit carried away, but oh my god, this drama is so good. Like, it made me bawl my eyes out. The first time I watched it, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? What is this girl? And I was so confused between who the first male lead is and who the second male lead is, and it was just a whole mess. It's something that, oh my god, there are some favorite scenes of mine that I want to put up in this video. This, all of these. Okay, just I can't. It's I put up so many stories on Instagram when I watched this completely for the first time. It wrecked me. It was like before COVID when I watched this. It is so amazing in terms of, this is like my first, it was like the first historical drama that I watched. The first dramas that made me fall in love with period dramas. Wow. Unbelievable romance. Unbelievable storyline. Just amazing. This fucking album, okay, the song ka album, the OST, everything is so fucking good. Like, there's nothing that I could say that could, like, you know, just make up for how good this drama is. You have to watch it. Wow, just wow. More Lovers is just, and I think the second season is coming out, but I'm one of those people that after a load of experience in second seasons coming out, I just do not fall in love with them as much as I fall in love with the first season. And I just sometimes feel like a lot of the second seasons do not do the first season justice. So just go try this drama out. Oh my god, there's this one scene, you know, I'm gonna just put it up here. This one scene, I cannot get it out of my mind. It was absolutely beautiful, and it just, wow. Definitely one of the top romances that I've watched. Another one that I would want to include that is also fantasy to some extent, but it was one of those dramas that really made me feel giddy. I don't know if I would feel that way now if I watched it, but back then when I was watching it for the first time, it's called Extraordinary You. It's obvious, the whole thing is fantasy based, so if you're not into fantasy, I really don't know if you would enjoy that. But if you're looking for the whole world building sort of trope, the fantastical thing, it made me feel giddy. It was a high school sort of situation, and it made me like butterflies in my stomach. The OST is mwah, it was amazing. I don't know what more to tell you. It was a really good show when I first watched it, and I watched it the second time, but I did not end up completing it. But if you are into fantasy, and if you just wow, I love that show. The characters were amazing. It made me cry. It had everything, ticks off all the boxes. Mwah, just loved it. And it was like so unexpected. You did not know what was gonna happen next, you know. It was like you kind of knew what would, like, I'm very good at predicting what's gonna happen, but this show really left me like, oh wait, what's gonna happen, should I stop watching it now? I watched one episode after the other, and it was just amazing. I love it. Extraordinary You, I would definitely suggest this to all those girlies who love fantasy and romance. Just okay, there's so many other shows that I would recommend in terms of fantasy and romance. A lot of you already know Goblin and stuff, so like I'm not gonna go there. I'll probably save that up for another video, so let's just leave that there. Now, when it comes to my sort of underrated indie romances, oh my god, where do I start? I'll go off for one. First, I'll start off with my favorite, absolute fucking favorite. I never rewatched it because it broke my heart, but if you want to watch it, it's called A Piece of Your Mind. I don't want to give you a review. I would actually suggest that you just step into it and just, you know, it's like stepping into poo, but like but it's like in some way it is profitable to you. Like it like there's like a good outcome to it. I don't know, but like to start off, like one of the amazing things about this show was the setting. It's like the way that the drama like sort of goes into the flashback, comes back into the present. It sort of deals with these complicated relationship issues, deals with complicated human experiences. It's set like one of the flashback parts of it are set in Norway. So beautiful, just so beautiful. Such tangled up relationships, just amazing. If you are into like these, like, you know, what were those books called, you know, those books that were really slow, what are those books called, man? Fucking my mind stops working when I start recording these videos. Like romances that move really slowly, and they sort of tear at your fucking heart. A single leaf lands on the shoulder without making a sound. The cosmos laid its hand on me. It was very light. I'm not saying this right, you know. I'm just gonna put up a video here. Just listen to what I'm trying to say. The rhythm with which she speaks, the rhythm of this one fucking, like, I don't know if it's a poem, it's a quote, what it is. I don't remember too much, but it was like a warm hug, you know. Just
나뭇잎 하나가 아무 기척도 없이 어깨에 툭 내려앉는다.
내 몸에 우주가 손을 얹었다. 너무 가볍다.
둘만의 언어가 비밀이 되고 결속시킨 섬 같은 아이들.
reviews, I was so in love. Like, there's this whole scene where she's talking about the first impression that a person can make on you, what it means to fall in love at first sight. She says this one thing where, like, she yearns for him the way he yearns for that other girl, and like they found each other, but they don't know that they found each other. I don't know. And it's, you know, the girl, the female lead, she falls in love with the woman that he's fallen in love with. I don't know how to explain it to you. Just go watch it. Just go watch it. Like, I'm giving you a review here. Just go watch it. It's not okay. Just go fucking watch it. I have nothing more to say to you. Just please go watch it. Okay, amazing show. Oh, goosebumps. Like, I can't. Okay, another show that I would like you guys to watch is, it's this drama that has this very peculiar energy, very authentic, very original. It's a director that makes the same sort of vibe in each drama that he creates. The name of the one that I'm going to suggest to you is One Spring Night. It is like, I don't know if I should suggest it to you. I don't know if it's your thing. It's very indie, it's very slow, it's very, like, it's not exciting in any sense. It doesn't make you feel very giddy, nothing. It makes you feel wrong in some sense sometimes. Maybe that's just me, but I would suggest this to you because it deals with real problems, it deals with real romance, it's very real, the whole thing. It's not in any sense the, you know, the trope that K-dramas are known for, you know. It's just go watch it. The name is One Spring Night. The director also made another one called Something in the Rain. I did not enjoy Something in the Rain as much as I enjoyed One Spring Night, but you should watch One Spring Night. It's really nice. I really like that actor. There are too many shows that I will mention in my list that have that actor. But yeah, because he was in A Piece of Your Mind, he was in this, he was gonna be in another show that I mentioned later. He's a good actor, he does well, and it's a good show. You should watch it. The director has a very I don't know if it's a director, it could have been someone else, but the shows that he has created, it has a very particular way of going about things. There's this OST that just plays throughout the show. There's no change in music, it just plays, and it's something about it is very saddening to me, but it's a good drama and you should watch it, and it's something I've rewatched, so I would suggest that in romance. The last show that I would probably recommend in romance is When the Weather is Fine. This is also in some level underrated. I probably would not have watched this if it wasn't for the male lead. I do not like the female lead in this show, but I warmed up to her eventually. The only reason I've not even completed this drama, someday I will, I don't know. It has a lot of like different storylines and stuff going on in the background that I am not completely aware of. But the only reason I will suggest this to you is if you're one of those girlies who's into the whole bookshop / you know, coffee place / you know, book club vibe. Oh yes, definitely 10 times. Just go for it. It's a small town vibe. She ends up going to a small town where her mom or aunt or someone lives, and over there she sees this guy and he runs this bookshop or like cafe sort of place where they make amazing coffee, but there are just books everywhere, and there's like they have this book club meetings, and it's just the only reason I love this. It's so warm, it's so amazing. I would definitely suggest this. It's not one of those like giddy romances, but I'm talking about underrated romances. If you want to go watch giddy romances, just I'll make another video for that. But this is one of the romances that I would suggest. The last one that I would suggest, just go try it out. If it's your thing, it's probably going to be your thing, but just try it out. Another comfort romance, comfort series, but it's also romance. But you should definitely watch. It's like my feel good, heartfelt, everything in one, motivational, everything. This is something I would rewatch over and over and over and over and over again. Something very light, something very good, something that deals with so many feelings. Startup. Start of Namdo-san, for fuck's sake. I absolutely love this drama. It has Suzy as well, and the other actor, I don't know his name. I know his name in shows, but I don't know his actual name. Wow. Just wow. I don't know what to tell you. Startup, if you need any sort of like a pick-me-up, it's a pick-me-up show, you know. It's something that you're feeling down. You need to feel good about yourself. You need to feel good about people. You need to feel good about like everything. This show, it made me feel stuff, it made me cry. There are these scenes in this show where I'm just stuck, like I'm so engaged, I'm so sucked in by the drama. I was gonna put up these like video clippings on my book account, but I did not end up doing it because I didn't think anyone would be interested, but I'll still put them up if you want, you know. There are these scenes where Namdo-san is just, you know, when I talk about men being in touch with their emotions, when anyone talks about men and being in touch with their emotions, this show, I can imagine men watching this and just, oh wow, like he's so in touch, like it made me feel for him, like I just, oh my god, this show, I absolutely, and there were so many things that were discussed in terms of their relationship, in terms of their own insecurities, and in terms of how to deal with them. Startup, just go watch it. If you guys want me to give you a review, I will give you a fucking huge ass review, but this video is not about that. But please watch this, just please. Oh my god, Startup. Yes, second show that I would recommend that I actually was really hesitant about watching was Summer Strike. There's so many feel-good dramas like this, you know, our Blues, Welcome to Samdalri, The Good Bad Mother, so many feel-good dramas. But this show, I was so hesitant because I felt like it was so like it would make me feel low, you know. It wouldn't make me feel good, it wouldn't make me feel excited, and I didn't want to watch it. But I watched it when I was in one of my worst phases, you know, in one of my most purpose-seeking phases, in one of my most, I don't know what the fuck I am about, who I am, what should I do, what is life, that phase. This show, and it had everything I like, libraries, books, just, it was so me. And I'm sure it is not necessarily everyone else, but if you're a girly, you're into books, and you want to like really find yourself in some way, understand whether what you're feeling is felt by others, whether it's go. Summer Strike, definitely coming of age vibes, very nice, amazing, great romance also, not gonna lie, very like cute, warm romance, has a little bit of a suspense element to it, great, just watch it, just amazing. Other than that, there is Hellbound, that's on Netflix. I watched it twice at this point. Cerebral, cult vibes, everything that you're looking for in a thriller, go watch Hellbound. So many questions left unanswered, so many times when you're like, your like you are questioning your own moral compass, where you're like, wait, what's going on, is this right, is this wrong, I don't really know, you don't know what's gonna happen next. It's kind of like scary, it's kind of amazing. Waiting for season 2. Hellbound, you must watch it. It deals a lot with like you know, existential dilemmas about God, about like what's real, what's not, about how people get so carried away with you know, prophecies, with irrational beliefs. Just amazing show, must watch if you're into thriller. Just really good, I really enjoyed it. If you're into cult stuff, great. Not necessarily a culty kind of show, but you should watch it if you're into thrillers. If you trust my taste in thrillers, definitely watch it. Another one I would suggest is DP. I think the full form of it is Desertion Police, if I'm not wrong. It also has the same actor who was in A Piece of Your Mind, and who was in One Spring Night, and who was also in another one that I had suggested previously, I don't know. But DP, 2 seasons out, both were amazing. First was amazing. If you're into action, if you're into like army related stuff, if you're into like dealing with social issues, dealing with real life issues, go watch this. A lot of action in it too, a lot of like dealing with just, I don't know, just go watch it. It's really good. If you're into those sort of things, it's really good. It's about a man being sent off to army. Like, you know, in Korea, it's a thing that every man has to be enrolled into the army for 2 years, if I'm not wrong. So it's about a man getting enrolled into the army, and he ends up in desertion police wala division, and he has to basically catch those people who have deserted the army, you know, who have run away from their um, national responsibility to, like, you know, be in the army and to serve in the army for how much ever is the time that has been decided by the Korean government. So it's just very moving. It's very, like, it makes you think, it makes you like question a lot of things. Great show. Definitely the boys will enjoy it. The girls, if you're into what I'm into, and if you're into, just watch it. Amazing. Truly great show. Another one that I would suggest, in zombies, Kingdom. How could I have missed that? Kingdom, for fuck's sake, watch Kingdom. Kingdom has 2 seasons. When I first started it, I didn't even know that it was Korean. I just started it, it was years back, and I started it, and I was watching every language and every show at that point. Every show in every language. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I said before this, but it was one of those dramas where I just kept watching and I didn't even realize that second season, I was watching second season and it was over. Great show. I don't remember much of it actually at all. I don't know if I would still enjoy it, but if you're into zombies, if you're into period dramas, go watch Kingdom. Amazingly done. Greatly, like, just, you know, it's an art to be able to do a zombie movie, to be able to get the characters right, to get the, you know, just the vibe right. Great. Kingdom, go watch it, definitely. Another one that I would suggest in terms of thriller is Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver. It's on Netflix again. I love that actor. He's really cool. He's so versatile. You will realize how versatile he is in this drama. He's been in other dramas as well. So many, but this one was the one where I was like, okay, now I know why he's such a cool actor. Taxi Driver, very Robin Hood vigilante vibes, you know. I love dramas where, like, the common people are fighting for their rights, where they're, like, you know, fighting for justice, and it's like out of law enforcement, like they're not doing it through law enforcement, or like legally, they're just making it happen. And a lot of action, a lot of, like, cool little, you know, just go watch it. It's about this, like, taxi company that sort of gets justice for the common people. And the police are actually chasing the taxi company instead of the criminal. So, like, it's just amazing show. If you're into thrillers, into action, go watch that. Both seasons were great. First season was obviously much better than the second season, but both were amazing. Also kind of funny and kind of like, ooh, that was so cool. This is so cool. I feel so cool watching this. And the fucking OST of this show. I love shows where, like, it's like a David versus Goliath wala vibe, and this show's OST, just amazing. Another show that I would suggest if you watch this is recently came out. It's called Vigilante. It has the dude in Strong Woman in Startup, Namdo San, I don't know his name. Vigilante, it was a good show. I watched it very recently. David versus Goliath vibe, very Daredevil vibe. Love the show. Love how people, like, your ideologies are, like, questioned in terms of whether you believe in it, whether you think it's right, whether you think it's wrong. You want to see how they, like, you know, cross the line, how they deal with it, how they, you know, amazing. Just go try it out. Up to you if you want to try Vigilante, but Taxi Driver is a must try. In terms of combat and action related things, there are 2 dramas that I would suggest. It's probably more, but these are the only 2 that really like stayed with me. Ek to is My Name. My Name has this really famous actress now. I don't know her name, but she's really famous now. She was in the Jungkook music video. She is amazing. She's an amazing actress. I don't know her name, but it's My Name, and the title of the show is My Name. It has, like, one thing that I would probably give you like a trigger warning sort of thing is, my sister really does not like shows or content where you know, women are tortured, there's violence against women, and it's so normalized, and it's so normal that now we are so alienated from the shock of watching women get, you know, violated in any way on television. But my sister doesn't like those shows. If you're not into that, I would suggest that you don't watch it. But it also has some sort of an ending where the woman is like comes out on top, you know. I love shows where women are training to be like fighters, training to be anything. Great show if you want to watch that. Just love shows in which it's like women are the spies and women are the, like, you know, just martial arts, combat, everything amazing. My Name, a lot of like very mafia vibes, you know. If you're into mafia stuff, definitely watch this. Great show. Another one that I would suggest is Bloodhounds. It also came out recently. Great show. I watched it and I actually really liked. I don't remember much of the plot anymore, but great combat scenes. Great. Like, you know, it really made me want to watch the next. What's next? And it's sort of like this. It puts you in a place where you're like feeling like hopeless and helpless, and you're angry at society and you're angry at the world, and you're like, oh, but then, you know, everything's fine in the end. It's just amazing. Love Bloodhounds. Love the actor in Bloodhounds as well. He came in Tempted, if I'm not wrong. Tempted is a good romance if you're into, but that's not something I'm going to suggest in this video. It's not a gem. So yeah, you can watch Bloodhounds if you're interested in that. Some shows that other shows that I would mention that I'm not really going to stick to genre is legal dramas. I watch so many courtroom / legal dramas, so many, but one that I would really suggest is I could make a separate video for legal dramas, but the one that I would really suggest is Juvenile Justice. Wow, that one really makes you think. You know, it's about a judge who's working in a court that deals with juveniles. You know how the law is really finicky when it comes to juveniles because they're underage. It's just the punishment is way less than it would have been for someone who is of age. It deals with so many things that you could have never thought of, you know, issues that you wouldn't have thought of, and now that you're having to think about it, it's such a gray area. You don't know what to where you would stand, whether the stand that you're taking is right. Love shows like that. Very like amazing. Juvenile Justice, just go watch it if you're into that. One of the legal dramas that I would suggest that doesn't have a lot of drama in it but has a lot of like just a good drama in general. It's on Netflix again. So, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys are doing well. Sending so much love to you guys, so much, and I hope you liked it. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.